So you may be asking yourself, where's your green screen? What are you doing? Uh, yeah, my computer decided to screw up on me just a little bit, you know. I mean, my computer's kind of crappy, but it's been getting better all of a sudden. For about 2 weeks, it was doing pretty solid, but now I have no audio at all, and it's pretty weird. Like, on my computer, there's no audio. If I my headphones in, there's no audio. And yes, I check to make sure all the levels are on and not on mute. And they all are. And I'm not really for sure what's going on. It must be an internal issue of some sort. So I can't really edit. So it's going to be basically a continuous stream. And yes, you may hear doors in the background because I do live in a dorm. You may not. I mean, I know I will, but we'll see what you can hear in the audio. But I basically am not gonna be able to edit at all, and so like it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna have to basically do a continuous stream, and I don't know. We'll see where it goes. It's gonna be interesting because I typically flub up my words pretty decent amount. I just whenever I say or I just like to cut it off and then restart and basically, and it's I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll be more of like a talk to you guys, and I kind of like that. And so I don't know. We'll see how this goes, and please let me know what you think of the setting of it all, and if you actually prefer this setting rather than my green screen. And I just figured I'd do something a little bit different since I gotta do something different anyway. So I figured it was worth a shot. But thank you all very much for watching this segment. If you have, it's a little I mean, I just figured instead of stopping the reviews completely because I can't edit, I'll just do this and just talk about the movie. I think I may like it. I mean, please let me know what you guys will think of it. I mean, this one's gonna be a little bit different just because it's the first time and I'm explaining everything to you, and I don't know. It's definitely gonna be interesting, but I definitely appreciate you guys staying through this long segment of just me talking basically for my intro. But I mean, as you probably have already noticed, I put a time marker of when the review will actually start. But thank you all very much for watching through this part. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's get on to the actual review. And I'm talking about Daddy's Home 2 this time around, and I don't, like I said before, I typically flub up on the description of the movie because it's not my own actual words and thoughts, and so I'm just gonna skip that part. And I feel like most of the people that watch my videos know what the heck the movie's about in the first place, so I don't think it's really necessary. So anyway, Daddy's Home 2, I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I didn't care for the first one at all, really, because I gave it a 4 out of 9. I thought it was okay. I didn't find it really all that funny or interesting, really, but this one I definitely think is an improvement. And John Lithgow and Mel Gibson are definitely great additions. I really enjoyed their characters. In fact, Mel Gibson is the one that made me laugh the most, which was kind of surprising. But honestly, sometimes there's times where John Lithgow and Mel Gibson have a little bit too much screen time, and it's just like, can you just calm these characters down just for a moment? Mainly Mel Gibson, because it honestly, the camera favors Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg's relationship over Will Ferrell than John Lithgow, which was a little surprising. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it's just something I noticed. But overall, there's not a whole lot of laughs in this movie, I don't think. Like, there's jokes, obviously, but some of them feel pretty cheap. And, I mean, I just didn't laugh at a whole lot of them. Then there were some that were pretty decent. I mean, they weren't great, but honestly, what surprised me the most... Well, there went that light. Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to fix it. I'm just, like I said, I'm just continuously going. But anyway, I basically... What was I saying? Oh, so the story. The story honestly surprised me. I was very entertained by it. There was obviously some parts where it was a little slow, and I'm just like, yeah, alright, whatever. But the story is what kept me entertained throughout this movie, and I'm not exactly sure why, but that's where the entertainment value is in its story. Which is very surprising, because if you would have told me Daddy's Home 2, you're going to be entertained by the story, not the jokes or anything else, it's just the story. I wouldn't have expected that. I mean, granted, it does get kind of cheesy towards the end because you're like, oh, the ending that every other movie has, basically. And so, I mean, yeah, there's that. But I was entertained. The entertainment value for this movie was definitely there. It wasn't necessarily in the way you may want it to be. Like, I wouldn't necessarily walk into this movie thinking you're going to get a flat out comedy that's going to laugh your socks off. No, it's not really that. I mean, there are some jokes in here that are pretty decent, but the entertainment is the story, and I enjoyed it. I definitely think this is a step in the right direction, especially if they could decide to continue these. But Mel Gibson and John Lithgow, I think, need to come back. They're definitely my favorite parts of this movie, and yeah, that's basically my thoughts of the movie. I mean, hopefully they'll all be like basically this consensus, and I hope you guys like this. And like, I actually kind of enjoyed it a little bit more than I was expecting, and I also didn't flub up my words all that much until the end, like now, but whatever. But yeah, there will be some pauses just for me to gather my thoughts, but thank you. Thank you for watching this. I know this is kind of different. I don't know, like I said, just let me know what you guys think of the setting other than the green screen, and which is over there if you guys didn't know. And just let me know what you think of this. I know I can't really do any changes with the editing right now, but I kind of enjoyed it. But anyway, my final rating for this movie, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 9. And would be worth seeing at matinee ticket price. I mean, originally I was thinking maybe a 5 for this movie, but I don't know, I enjoyed it. It wasn't all that funny, but definitely entertainment value there, which was very surprising to me, because I didn't care for the first one. That was better than Bad Moms Christmas. So, there's that. If you gotta choose between the two, I'd say Daddy's Home too. But thank you all very much for watching this, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. And remember, no movie is a perfect 10 out of 10. God bless you all.